Hi everyone, we're back with our second installment of our stability workout. Today we're going to talk about the hip stability, and we'll get into a little bit of thoracic spine stability. But the main thing that I want to talk to you about is doing these exercises, because I know a lot of you in the some states are freezing right now and inside, and the way you can help your golf game is to do these flexibility exercises, add them with the stability, and then next week we're going to get more into, or next month we're going to get more into strength and power. But for the hips, the biggest stabilizer in the lower body and the hip area is the glute muscle. So we're going to do some butt exercises. I know we've done these in the past, but we're going to really focus on hip stability, the glute maximus, the big butt muscle, and then the glute medius, the side muscle that's going to stabilize your hips, that lateral.
For the first exercise, we're basically going to do butt squeezes or glute squeezes. So what you're going to do is, the main movement is you want your pelvis to turn this way. So if you had a belt on, your belt buckle is going to go towards your head. You're going to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your butt. I know we talked about in the past, squeezing the dime, holding it. Take your hands off the floor so you can't use those as stability. And we're going to hold it here, relax, squeeze your butt, hold it for 1 minute, 60 seconds. You're just going to hold that for 60 seconds. And for time purposes, I'm not going to do the whole 60 seconds. The other thing we want to do from that, after you do that for 60 seconds, you're going to rest for about 10 to 30 seconds. You're going to squeeze again, same exact movement. This time you're going to watch your hips. You want to keep them as flat or stable as you can, and you're just going to do marches like this, slow. Really work on squeezing the butt, keeping the hips level. If you have to at first, you can put your arms down to help with that, but eventually you want to get to where really using those glutes. And then the last one from that is going to be, you're just going to squeeze, same motion, lift and extend and hold for about, you want to shoot for 10 to 15 seconds on each side. If you feel like you're getting a cramp on the side that's down, you're going to get, if you feel like you're getting a cramp in your hamstring, you want to sit down, relax, and then re-engage your glute. Those are 3 great exercises that'll help with the glute maximus stability.
The glute medius is the muscle on the side, so we want to make sure that we attack that glute medius. It's right behind your pocket. The biggest mistake on this one is people they'll lean back and they'll lift with the hip flexor, but we want to make sure we hit the glute medius. So what you want to do is make sure you're in a straight line, point your toe down, and you're going to lift back. Just like that. You can even put your thumb right on the side of your butt. You can feel those muscles engage. If you feel like you're working the front here, you're hitting the wrong muscle. Those are already pretty strong and tight on most people. So you want to hit the back. You're just going to go this way. We're going to do 20 repetitions. It's just a small movement, engage that muscle, and you want to do 20 repetitions on each side. That's going to really hit that glute. This exercise, we call it the fire hydrant. You'll see why here, but it's great for the glute medius and the glute maximus and the hip stability that will in turn lead to a lot more consistent golf swing. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on your hands and knees. You're going to lift slightly your left leg. Now what you're going to do from here is you're going to extend your knee out, kind of like you're peeing on a fire hydrant, and then you're going to lift it up and back. So you're going to go out, up, and back. Out, up, and back. You want to do about 15 to 20 of those on each side, and try and keep your back pretty flat so you don't get too much of an arch or too much of a roundness in that back. And that's going to give you more stability in your glute medius and your glute maximus. So there's 3 great exercises that you can do. It'll take you about 5 minutes that will give you more stability in your lower body by creating more stability in your hip joint. We'll cover next week, we're going to cover the thoracic spine and the stability in that area. As it gets a little more complex. And then we'll add some exercises that you can do in the gym. But these 3 exercises we can do, you can do in the comfort of your own home. And if you're not in Southern California on a beautiful day like today, hopefully you're inside in a warm area. You can do those right in the comfort of your own home. So stay tuned, and we'll be back next week.